Hello, everybody. My name is Strange Paint, not serious, or Strange Paint. Yeah, I reset that. Fuck. Not serious, or better known as not serious. Oh my god, I'm apparently very dead-brained. This is a great intro. Anyways, this YouTube channel was kind of inspired by the Weekly Slap, which is pretty much a Jay Schlatt's YouTube channel where he just kind of has background footage of him kind of talking, and that kind of inspired me to do, well, something like that. Mainly just because, well, I don't really I don't really talk about stuff like that. I don't really talk about how I want to do YouTube and a bunch of other stuff. Mainly just because I think it's kind of really embarrassing to talk about. Like, that is really difficult to explain to someone. And I think that's pretty obvious if you would ask anyone who is a way more popular YouTuber than me. Um, and it's just a really difficult topic to talk about, just like for doing as a career wise. I don't plan on eventually doing it as my full-time career, although if I am given the chance, I most likely will do it for at least a little bit up until the river has run dry and, well, other stuff, you know? But yeah, no. I obviously have lots that I've planned with my YouTube channel. I'm planning on doing a ARG type thing with my YouTube videos. I had actually recently started doing it with my newest video, which is the not scary candies video. Ooh, so spooky. Um, yeah, I'm planning on doing some RAG stuff with it. And there's already something hidden within the intro. The rest of the video, I don't even care. Like, the rest of the video doesn't have anything with ARG, just the intro at one very specific point. Should be not too hard to find. It's actually pretty obvious. But yeah, no. There's actually a lot that I've planned with my YouTube channel. Another thing that I've also realized that I've had a pretty fun time doing, and something that I kind of want to do with a lot of my other videos, is kind of adding in a anime intro into my videos. Basically, let me explain. I know this sounds really cringy, but like, hear me out. What I plan on doing is grabbing either music that I have made, or in the past I've grabbed my brother's music. I'm not gonna plug the you. I'm not gonna plug it. I'm not that. I'm not gonna plug it. I swear. Don't check on screen. Anyways, or in the past I've used my brother's music or made or planning on making my own to kind of create a anime-ish kind of intro to it. And I have a lot of cool ideas that I think I can do with that, but I just don't know if I want to make a new one each time or do something with like it where it plays the same intro, kind of like just like a anime series. It just plays the same intro for each season. I don't know if I want to do something like that or other base stuff, you know? I'm thinking about just doing a new one for each video, but the problem with doing a new one with each video is that obviously I have to remake and make a completely new intro each time. And yeah, it's a lot of work. And it isn't something that is necessarily new. There's one YouTuber, his name is Jameski. He does a lot of his VR experience videos. It usually will have kind of like a anime intro to it, and that kind of inspired me. But I also like I wouldn't say I got the full idea from it, but it was part of kind of inspiring me to do something like that. And I think, you know, there aren't really a much or many people who are going to do that, and I think it would just be kind of interesting. On top of that, I kind of want to balance an entire lore piece upon my videos where there'll be this antagonist kind of going at the, like, kind of just an antagonist in the intro. It's really difficult for me to explain because right now it's just like a lot of rough ideas that I kind of have to shape and mold and combined and a bunch of really weird bullshit that I just have to kind of ram and put together maybe into a software to get the full idea. But yeah, a lot of it, it's just rough ideas right now. But I kind of want to do some lore stuff in the beginning of the video that kind of relates to the game itself. But, you know, really depends upon the game and whatnot. Also, I've been sick for like this past couple of weeks, which has been absolutely miserable. Absolutely terrible. Like, it has sucked ass because of it. Like, it's gotten especially really difficult to breathe recently, and like, oh my god. So, now that I have those rough ideas kind of just out of the way and I spewed it out into the world to maybe have 2 people watch it, because, you know, those 2 people are absolute legends, I want to talk about content that I just kind of want to make, in a sense. I talked about what I want to implement into those videos, but I think I might as well talk about what I want. What are some ideas that have kind of just bounced off my head? And there has been a lot. One of the ideas that my friend had recommended to me was kind of 2 ideas. He decided that we should probably do a Nuzlocke FNAF world like video in the nearby future, hopefully. I don't know if we'll ever do it. It's probably just an idea that was thrown out into the world, but probably won't be done. Mainly just because Nuzlockes are very difficult in FNAF world, because it's kind of a lot of RNG, just to be honest, and it's not really fun. Another thing that he'd also recommended is that we do a Soul Link, which is kind of just like a normal Nuzlocke, but 2 people play like 2 separate games, but they're playing the same game. And if one of them dies in that game, then the person also like loses that character that had died in that thing. And I think that's pretty cool. But it's just going to be a little bit difficult to implement, in a sense. Another idea that I recently have, just because of FNAF World, having just kind of a lack of what to really necessarily do with it. Like, there's only so many ideas that I think you could do with just FNAF World, which is where this is going to be my last and final FNAF World video. I'll tell you what that is. But there's only so much that you can really do with FNAF World, and I kind of want my last FNAF World video, or at least hopefully my last FNAF World video, to be a kind of doing all of the challenges within 2 hours or so. I don't think that that video is going to necessarily pop off big, but I do want to put a lot of effort in video editing into that video, just because I think it'll be fun, you know? I think it'll just be a fun challenge to not only just necessarily do, but to just, like, it'll probably also be, like, a very fun video just to work on in general. But yeah. Alright, I think I'm running out of topic ideas that I can talk about with my YouTube channel, strangepaint, which you can definitely go check out if you definitely want to. It is linked into my YouTube, like, little bio thingy. You can just click on the YouTube link and I'll take you directly to my YouTube channel, or my main YouTube channel, which I'm going to call it now. But yeah. I have been strangepaint, not serious, or just not serious, where I just talk about topics that, well, I don't necessarily either don't take serious or do take serious. Depends on how you think about it. I don't know what the fuck this last bit was. I accidentally consumed a little bit of brain rot, but yeah. See you all later.